Welcome to our yoga class today. Really summery and the sun is shining, and as you can see I'm wearing an incredibly ludicrously pink, bright pink shirt, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Find your seating on your mats. We are going to start with the soles of the feet touching in front of you. Don't forget, of course, you can use your blocks underneath, but the point here is that this is quite an active pose because you'll be engaging into your core so that you don't put pressure into the lower back. So once you have found a comfortable way to be in this pose, you can sweep your hands up for a nice inhale, exhale, hands down. Take the shoulders to the ears, roll them back. Use your hands, bring your knees close together, and then we can extend them. Extend the legs, flex the feet. Bring your props nearby. Sitting the connection to your mat through your sit bones, sort of keeping the lower part of your body quite nice and firmly attached to the ground, to your mat. And then then we want to inhale to lift as if you're lifting your hips up and out. Keep your feet active and thighs engaged. And then we'll inhale, raise the shoulders up, back, and just release into the elbows. Take your hands slightly behind you, elbows coming in towards each other, and we're just going to point our toes, flex, relax the shoulders, engage the tummy and the thighs, flex, point, flex, heels out wide, big circles with the big toes meeting in the middle. We'll do 2 more. Shoulders are relaxed, and then other way. Awesome. And then bring your feet together and sort of window wash side to side. It's not a bad, it's quite nice to bring movement into the knee too. Very nice. Cool. From here, I want to keep your hands behind you, keeping your feet active and really pushing up and out of your wrists. So we'll come down, squeezing elbows in. Take a breath in, push, and release, keeping the elbows in. Inhale to push up and out. Exhale, soften down. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze elbows. Exhale, soften. Inhale, up, and release. And then you can leave your blocks, sweep your hands up, and we're going to hinge forward for a nice forward fold. Of course, you can place a block or a cushion underneath your knees, bending your knees, because this can be quite an intense stretch for the start, and we're really focusing on the nice straight back and strong legs. So breathe into this pose. Again, focusing all your breath into those spaces that might feel a bit sore, tight. The next inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, hands to thighs. Cool, really nice. And then we're going to come back to a seated position. Before we move into some stretching into our glutes and our hips, I want to do a few side stretches with you. So we'll inhale, reach hands up. And then on your exhale, take your right hand down next to your hip almost. And you're going to reach and extend over your head as much as you can with your right arm, keeping your sit bones both firmly on the mat. Breathing in, opening up. And then inhale, exhale, place your right hand down, sweep On your inhale, extending the left, being gentle, keeping the tummy engaged. Inhale up, and then we're going to exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. Keep your left knee where it is, and then just bring your right foot over, so your knees are sort of in line with each other. And the key here is just to try and come in as close, your legs as close as together as possible, but do what you're able to do, because as I said, this can be quite intense at the start of the class. Inhale, extend arms up. On your exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Take your left elbow over the right knee. Drop your right hands just behind your sacrum. Breathing in through the nose. And on your exhale, soften as you twist from where your belly button is. Not your shoulders or your back, from your belly button. Deep inhale. Exhale. Soften as you twist from the belly button. Don't overdo it. And exhale. Then inhale to extend hands up. Putting your hands down. Straighten the legs. And we will swap sides. Inhale, extending hands above your head. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow over left knee, left hand behind your sacrum. Inhaling, fill the belly, and soften in your exhale as you use your belly button to twist very gently. Nice inhale and soft exhale. One more inhale and exhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep arms up, hands go down, and then we can shake into the back of our legs just to give ourselves a little bit of a break. Cool. From here, we are going to come onto our knees and back. Extend your arms out in front of you, flip your palms up towards the ceiling, and then wrap the thumbs with your fingers and very gently bring some movement into the shoulder and the wrists. Couple more. Beautiful. Then we're going to push, we'll go stop pushing the heel of the palms away. And then bringing fingers towards you. And then flick each finger with your thumb as loud as you can. And release. Very nice. A kneeled position. If you need any props for knees, etc., like I do, now's a good time to grab them. Super. From here, we will do our we're going to do a gate pose with a half moon variation. So take your right toes out to try and line them up with your left knee, and again trying to keep hips square and active in both thighs. We're going to inhale, sweeping, we're going to go the opposite, over with your right hand. Now the point of this is you want to engage your thighs, push your hips forward, and really try and use the outer edge of your right foot. Because you don't want to put the pressure into your back. Stretching, and then inhale, exhale down, hands down the leg. It is such a great stretch into the front of the hip and along the side of your torso. Breathing and then softening on exhale. While you're here, start to bring your right hand back up. And you're going to reach the left hand down onto the mat. You're going to lift up through the right hand and really trying to push out of the hips. You're going to lift the right foot, and it's going to be wonderful. And we're going to take it back, and again grabbing with your right hand, holding on. Slowly release your hand and foot. And in the same position, you're going to bring your right foot sort of in front of you. So keep it up, and then 1, we'll do 4, 2, don't collapse into the hip, 3, breathing, and 4. Awesome, hold it, take it back, and then you can put the right foot down, stretching off with your right hand as you sweep your hands in front of you, push back for a stretch. Breathe in and exhale, pushing into this is a lovely stretch. And then on your next inhale, sweeping your right knee back, coming up, hands on hips. Take that side, left toes out next to you in line with your right knee. And then we're going to keep our hands on our hips. Take a deep inhale, sweep left hand over towards the right. Engage your thighs. Push down onto the top of your right foot. Deep inhale, sweeping hand down the leg, followed by your right arm. Hips are forward, engaged. You're going to inhale, take the right hand all the way alongside you, lift up into your left arm, and then the left foot follows, keeping it nice and flexed. Bend the left knee, sweep your left hand back, left arm back for a lovely opener. Beautiful. Very slowly release the left foot, and we're going to bring it in front of us just for 4 counts. Try and bring it as much as you can without hurting yourself. Whoopsie. Last one. Hold it, and then very slowly bring it down. Sweep your left hand out in front of you. Push back into your right heel for a stretch. Inhale, come back, bring your left knee in to meet the right knee. Sweep hands above you, and exhale, come down. I hope everyone's feeling good. Okay, we're gonna sit back down onto our heels, and from here I want you to come back onto your bum, extend your legs. What we're going to do here is we're going to push up into a front plank. So take your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your bum, squeezing into your elbows, and feet can be extended long, engaging into the thighs, and you can point your toes or keep them flexed. Let me show you what I'm doing. So we're going to go breathe in. And you're going to push chest towards the ceiling, pointing the toes or keep them active. And then very slowly squeeze elbows in for exhale. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Nice inhale, exhale. Next inhale, squeeze elbows towards each other. Push up as you try and get as much air as you can, and then very slowly exhale, keeping the elbows nicely and pulling towards each other. Last one. Inhale, squeeze elbows, push up, chest towards the ceiling, and slowly exhale, coming down, and then walking your hands as you shimmy the bum back. Really nice. Inhale, sweep hands out for a hug. Really, really nice, guys. That's awesome. Clasp hands behind you, pulling them down towards your sacrum and a little bit away from your lower back. Don't over pull because you don't want to actually damage the rotator cuff in the shoulder. So try to do the stretch without tensing against it. Very gently release. Hands go up, swivel, swivel to the side. And that's lovely. Again, we're going to move onto our knees. From here, coming back into our box, but we won't stay here for very long because we're going to move into our dolphin pose. So basically you want to come onto your forearms, and again the key here is trying to squeeze your elbows in towards each other, because what we want to develop here is not only strength but also trying to set the correct way of where our head should be, as well as our shoulders. So you want to lift up and out of the wrists and the arms, to bring your shoulders above the elbows. Grab opposite arms with each hand to get the correct distance, and that's really where you want to try and squeeze the elbows in. You can, if you want to, clasp your hands. I'm not worried about that. Now we're going to push back, heels, sit bones to heels, breathe in, push up, walk your feet slightly wide and bring them closer, or not too wide, but bring them closer towards you. And here you want to have your gaze towards the toes as you push out of your elbows, and walk slowly back into a dolphin plank, heels away from you, pushing out of your shoulders, of your elbows. And then one more, walking, coming up, bring the shoulders over elbows, and then walking back into a plank. Again, pushing out of the shoulders, and then slowly releasing, and sweep your hands up and down. Box. From here we're going to go up into a downward dog, so taking your hands one, untuck your toes, push your bum to your heels, breathe in, push up into downward dog, keep your tummy in, engage your thighs, sit bones towards the sky. Use your palms to grasp into the mat for steadiness. Breathe into your downward dog. You can very gently move, bend into each knee. Very gently though, and then come to stillness, focusing on active thighs, strong tummy, relaxed neck. And then you're going to bend your knees and get on your toes and look at your hands as you slowly walk your toes towards the top of your mat. You breathe in and then exhale, bend your knees for a nice forward fold. It's really good to bend the knees because we don't want to straighten over, screw around with the hamstrings. Lovely. Sweep arms up, inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands next to you for Uttanasana. So, feet firm on the ground, hands, palms facing forward next to your thighs. Sweep up, and then exhale, bend your knees, bum goes back, swan dive down. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, hands flat, right foot goes to the back of the mat, and we're going to actually come into a high lunge, bending into the right knee, trying to keep our hips straight and as square as possible. Keep your tummy in. And then we're going to let the left hand go back, right hand forward, twisting to your left, drop the left hand, extend and reach backwards with your right fingers, and then swinging, cartwheeling the hands either side of your left foot, sweep left foot back, and then bring it down into your downward dog. Inhale on your toes, coming into a plank. We're going to lower first to knees, chest, chin, pull through, squeeze elbows in, lift hands for baby cobra, and then we'll go back into our downward dog. Inhale, right foot goes up. Exhale, right knee towards your nose. Put your right foot inside of the right hand as we get ready for our high lunge on the other side. We're trying to keep our thighs squeezing in towards the midline, heels pushing back, and then we're going to take your right hand back, left hand forward, inhale and exhale. And then as we inhale, lower the right hand and then reaching back with the left, squeezing thighs. Very nice. And then cartwheel, hands back down. Again, sweeping right foot up. Bring it down to meet in downward dog. Toes, plank, and then lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back into downward dog. Lovely. Very, very nice. Left foot goes up behind you. Open your left hip, bend your left knee. Looking under the left shoulder. And then come square as you exhale, left knee in. Place it between your hands. Swivel onto the right foot and come up. Ha. It's a warrior two. Flip the left hand forward, reach. As you come back, pushing into the left knee. And then bring your hand back. Extend the left knee. Swing back to the right for triangle pose. Try not to hyperextend. Opening up into your chest. Squeezing your thighs. Whew, very nice. Lower the left knee for an extended angle. And from here, we're going to go into half moon. So take your right hand to your right hip. Left hand goes a little bit in front of the left foot. And then hop to bring your right foot forward. Inhale, lifting up into your right leg. Pushing your heels away, engaging your thighs. Extend to the right. Hand back to hip, bending into your left knee very gently. We're going to come back into warrior two. And then we're going to cartwheel our hands. Take the left foot up, open your hip, bend the knee. Then swivel to be square, three-legged full chaturanga. Inhale, come up. Exhale over the toes. Downward dog, and let's be here for a few breaths. And then when we're ready, we'll take right foot all the way back. Exhale, right knee towards your nose and place it between your hands, swiveling on the left foot. We're going to come up into warrior two. Again, we're trying to keep our hips nice and open, strong thighs, nice bend. Flip your forward palm and then reach back. Don't not bend into your right knee. Sweep your hand up and then extend for triangle on the left. Squeeze your thighs. This is quite intense. It's really good. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand inside for a nice extended angle. And then we're going to place the left hand on your hip. Take your right hand just above your right foot. Hop up with the left into your half moon. Keep your tummy nice and strong. Squeeze into your thighs. Take your left hand back to your hip as we come back very gently into our warrior two. And then swivel hands into a cartwheel, sweeping right foot up. Open your hips, bend the knee. And then squaring to the mat, three-legged dog, full chaturanga. And then over. Beautiful, into downward dog. You're going to bend your knees, get on your toes, gaze between your thumbs, and we're going to try and hop both feet gently between your hands. Breathe in, Exhale, hop as you land. Whoopsie. Forward fold. And release into your fold. And then inhale, arms go up, wide above the head. Exhale to Tadasana. From here, we're going to inhale up, exhale hands through heart center. And from here, we are going to open our feet a little bit wider than our hips. And then we're going to reach our hands up, palms together. And as you bring your palms down, we're going to lower into a Malasana squat. You want to try and really keep your pelvis coming inwards and off the ground. Doesn't matter if your heels don't touch, use a block to sit on. It's another quite intense version of a different hip position. Lovely. Take our left hand, sweep them just behind our left knee as we inhale to lengthen through the right, trying to keep weight on the right foot. And then sweep your right hand around the knee, inhale, nice extension through the left. And then sweep your left hand and behind, and you can go onto your fingertips and just bring your knees towards the upper arms to squeeze and then pushing back. Then from here, we're going to bring try and bring your feet closer together as we come into a sort of hopping pose. And from here, we're going to lower into our boat pose. So we're going to slowly lower, lift your hands, very slowly, controlled. Push your feet away, your heels away. And then you can lift, lengthen through the legs. Bring your chest towards the knee. Whoa, oh my goodness, sorry, that was horrific. Okay, and then you can just do a half boat. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way, don't touch. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze, inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale. I think we've got 1 more. And up. Hold it. And then very slowly onto the back. Grab your knees and gently rock side to side. And you can roll your knees both ways. It's quite nice. And then we're going to do a happy baby. So bringing your knees sort of towards, quite open legs towards your underarms, on the hands on the outside of your feet. Trying to pull down to your tailbone towards the ground. It's a beautiful, intense pose. And also the option of rocking this very happy baby is up to you. It's just beautiful, a few breaths. And then bringing soles of your feet together, you can gently lower the legs, lengthen them down. And then we're going to take arms out to our sides, shoulder height. Bend right knee in, and then left knee, and then taking your knees to stack them above your hips. Feet are nice and flexed. We're going to take a deep inhale and twist legs as they are over to the left. Breathe in, exhale, twist. Try to keep the legs and knees together and right shoulder down. Breathing nicely like I am. There are some variations to increase the intensity of this pose, which I will explain in my separate video for some variations on poses. Try to release into your right ribs, hip, glutes. And then we're going to inhale. We're slowly going to come first with the right knee, so we will let go then left knee, and just realign again. Come to 90 degrees, take a nice inhale, exhale, 90 degrees, twisting to your right. The more you soften and settle into the stretch in your exhales, the deeper the stretch is. And then on the next inhale, bring your left knee first, followed by the right. Just wiggle a bit to realign. And then you can take your hands just over the knees to bring a little bit of a massage into the lower back. Very nice. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing this incredible practice with me. And thank you not only to you, but thank you to our bodies for carrying us through amazing day-to-day activities. Have a really good week, a really good day. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you have lots of water, and I hope you feel lighter. Thank you. Bye.